Welcome to day 2426 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey. Originally, I started popping on and documenting my journey. I have some personal challenges, like we all do, and we find ways to get over them. I used to document everything in notebooks and journals, and now that my vision is really not good, it's like really bad, I found that I have to use other strategies to document what I'm doing. So I started doing, and due to coaches harping on me and telling me repeatedly that I needed to do video, I started doing it as a video log, a video journal, just to keep track of what I'm doing, which is kind of on topic today. We're talking about the Lifeline exercise for our Let's Grow Annual Challenge. This is a really bad example, but it's the one that I've used since 2020 when I first started doing it. And I have my own. I actually have a trifold board where I do my own Lifeline exercise, and we look at key events, milestones in our life, just like you would if you were doing a timeline in grade school and high school. We did them, history class, we always had them. Government, there were timelines, science, biology, things like that. We used timelines to talk about the evolution of things, the how things leading up to different big events, and then big events leading up to even bigger events. We want to do that with our life for the Lifeline exercise, and we use it as a strategy when we're growing and building and supersizing our business, called the timeline exercise. We want to keep documentation and records of what we do in our business, the things that work, but also the things that don't work. Because I don't know about you, but I've worked with businesses and companies where we tried something and it failed epically. But the reasons it failed might have been just a timing thing. Hey, we tried to do this something and we were a little bit ahead of our time, and people weren't ready for it. Our customers weren't ready for it. Our team members and employees weren't ready for it. But guess what? It's 10 years later now. Technology has made leaps and bounds, and our ability to actually implement that strategy is here now. It's here. We can actually do it. We can make it work. We can pull it off. We're technically capable of doing something. I've worked in a lot of different industries, and every industry is slightly different, yet business as a whole tends to be the same. And certain strategies, this is why I talk about foundational. This is day 37 of me talking about different foundational strategies, which are tools and processes and techniques and ideologies and things that businesses all want to have in place as they grow and build and supersize. I don't know very many businesses that started out with all these things in place. A lot of them that I call strategies are things that have just and often happen ad hoc. I mean, they just happen without any really conscious thought or planning behind them. Think of most companies' cultures. Most companies' cultures, what they think they are, what the leadership thinks it is, the owners, and what it actually is based on other people's perspectives, are often a very different thing. So we want to make sure that we're controlling what we can control, not being control freaks, but doing what we can in terms of creating the organization that we want, creating the life that we want. So timeline exercise for our business, timeline strategy, Lifeline exercise for us. And this month we're focusing on contribution. So how do the big events in my life, how have they impacted my attitude about or my ability to contribute or not contribute to things outside of myself? Contribution to me is about things bigger than ourselves. Sometimes it's about our passion. It's about that little voice inside of us that says, all right, your life is going how it's going, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but how is that impacting the rest of the world, the people around you, your family and friends, the people you care about, the world at large? Because sometimes we're an example and sometimes we're a warning. And I strive to be an example more often than a warning. All right, that's all I've got today. I hear babies crying, so I'm going to go give them a hand. If I can help you in any other way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.